everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for 15 June and a trade review of what happened today. This is the daily chart of Banknifty that I've opened, and today the candle that we have formed after a bearish candle yesterday is kind of an inverted hammer, but we have a green body, not a red body. Now our one target for Banknifty is this, that is 32,155. okay, but at this level there is some strong support, because from here we got a good bounce of almost 3,000 points, right? That is the level that I'm marking. That is exactly around 33,000, right? The whole number. So there is some support here. So tomorrow we'll have to see whether we are going to, as of now it looks like we are going to gap down based on the global market, and SGX Nifty showing a gap down. So we'll have to wait and see if we get a gap down and we start trading below this level, that is 33,000. Apart from that, once this level breaks, right, 33,000 on a hourly chart or a 15-minute chart, then the room opens up for lower levels of 32,500 and even 32,165. See, again this level on the daily chart is where we have taken support multiple times. Once near in May 2021, and this was the recent March 2022. So if we come down, there's a good chance we might take support here. So we'll have to see whether if this level also breaks or this level holds. Before that, we have a very strong support here at 33,000. So let's just look at few intraday levels and how the trade played out today. So I'm going to put on my CPR indicator and shift to a 15-minute chart. See, currently in the current CPR, the number of lines that you're seeing, I have the monthly, weekly and the daily CPR enabled, right? The custom indicator that I have the monthly, weekly and the daily CPR. That's why it looks a little messed up and there are a lot of lines. The star lines are the monthly CPR, the dotted are the weekly, and the straight lines that we see are the daily CPR. See, the moment the Bank Nifty opened today with gap down, and the first candle itself, we made a nice inverted hammer on the first 15-minute candle itself, but I was still not convinced that we could start dipping. A lot of people were bearish here, thinking we're going to break the lower levels, right? See, there are a couple of reasons for the bullish trade today. First one is, the moment we broke, see, this star line is the monthly CPR S1. The moment we broke this S1, there could be a possible retest of this S1 before going down, right? That is one thing. So on Friday we thought the retest is going to happen on Friday itself, but no, it didn't happen. Then today, after getting this first candle and the second candle now, just to see if this is convincingly breaking this level or we are taking support. Okay, sorry, I think I mentioned this yesterday Monday. When we saw this recovery, I thought this retest will happen, but it didn't. And if you can just read the price action more closely, now just go to a 5-minute chart. I'm just shifting to a 5-minute chart. See, we got a bullish candle the first 5 minutes, then we got a bearish candle, and even the second follow-up candle, there was a nice bearish candle. If somebody had shorted after this candle, the moment this candle formed, right, this green candle rejecting the price going down, we should have exited the short position. That is one thing. And the other thing is, see, if this is the red candle that we have, right, see the kind of buying that came. It was a pretty strong, and even the next candle, the follow-up was pretty strong on the 5-minute chart. So it was kind of convincing that we could reverse from here. And if you see the 15-minute chart, I'm just toggling between the 5-minute and 15-minute chart. This was a nice bullish candle. So there were more things pointing that we could hit the CPR. That was our trade, and along with that there was a bullish divergence. See, the price was clearly making a lower low and the indicator was making a higher high, right? Everybody knows bullish divergence, and this is one place where we apply. And there are other factors which I'm going to show over here, which I had posted in our group. See, this is what I posted in my Cosmofeed group, that there's a possibility that we could hit the CPR with this S1 as stop loss, and we did hit it, and we hit the CPR and tested the monthly CPR S1 as expected, and then we got a nice dip and even the dip could be traded. I'll be explaining how. See, and the other thing, the first thing is, this is the futures chart. Apart from bullish divergence, if you look at this futures chart, right, this is the Bank Nifty futures chart. See, after I post an trade, like what is the possibility, then I just try to reason out why this worked and what are the factors that I looked at in taking this trade. One was this, where the price was, this was another pretty convincing one. That is, see, the price was making a higher high. Basically, the price was going up, and the open interest, the futures, Bank Nifty futures open interest was going down. That, what does that indicate? When the price is going up and the open interest is going down, that indicates short covering, right? Where a lot of shorts are exiting. A lot of short positions that were there were exiting. That's one reason where we could have got this small bounce. So that was one reason, and the bullish divergence and our regular CPR logic, which we kind of like religiously follow. That is, if the S1 and the previous day low doesn't break, there is a possibility the price will reverse to the CPR. So with all these three things in our study, we were able to take this trade. It was pretty good. And now the down trade, right? If we just shift to the 5-minute chart, where we could have entered on the downside is, firstly, the moment when the CPR broke, we could have entered with the first target as, this was not posted in our Cosmofeed group, but we could have entered with the first target as this green line, because this is where this wick, always I've been telling in all my videos that these kind of wicks give us a lot of support. It came, we again bounced from here, retested the CPR and started falling. So in the second fall, where we could have entered is, see, in option buying, the best thing to do is just enter and exit, not wait too long for a trade. Even this trade from the CPR until here was a good trade. The second thing is, when this broke, when this green support line that I've drawn, right, when that and this trend line broke, we could have traded until this previous day low. Then again in the end we got a bounce. So even this down was, the down move was tradable pretty easily. Now coming to the levels for tomorrow, this is our regular 15-minute chart where we have our support and resistance mark based on the trend line. See, there are two charts that I follow, that I use during my intraday trading. One is the CPR chart, and one is the chart where I have marked the support and resistance. See, again tomorrow we might be pretty choppy between this 33,000 and 33,600 or 33,500. So between this 500 points we might remain choppy, and a good momentous move might come if this 33,000 breaks for lower levels. And on the upper side is, we might get a good nice momentum on the upside if we break into this gap. See, this is the gap, the big gap down that we had on Monday. So if we come in, the price comes into this gap, that's when we'll have a nice momentous move on the upside. So until then, within this level, we might be like this sideways, like how what kind of price action we had today. We went up and came down, something similar to that. And another reason why I'm saying this 33,200, this level can act as a good support, is this is the open interest data for Bank Nifty. You see, there is significant resistance at 33,500, where even call writers have come in today. And the put writers, even though, see, the market is bearish, right? Even the global market is bearish, but still the 33,200 put writers change in OI has shown an increase. That means fresh put sellers have come in. So the market could be in range bound between 33,200 and 500. Once either of this level breaks, right, we can see higher levels. That is, on the downside 33,000, and on the upper side probably 33,800 or 33,600. So even breaking this is difficult. See the amount of call writing that is there, from 33,500 to 800, and the amount of put writing that is there. There is, the change in OI shows there is an increase. So the tight range is between 33,200 and 33,500. And on apart from this, See, this is one level of support that we have. The other one is 33,000, right? Based on price action, what I showed in the daily chart. Apart from this, when we look at the CPR chart, for this dotted black line is the previous month low, right? That is around 33,000 is the previous month low. So if the price comes here, there's a good chance we might take support. Right below that, we have the weekly S3 of CPR. The weekly CPR. The lines are all messed up. Probably if you guys can put this weekly, monthly separately and check, it'll on your chart, it'll be more clearer. So the weekly CPR is here, S1, S2, S3. The weekly CPR is right below it, where again that would give us some support at 32,966. So this range will be pretty tight. All that we can do in this range is just do some intraday scalping like today, not expect complete. See, today people who could have traded and made nice money, but the move was both the ways. The market went up also, it came down also. So it might be similar like this even tomorrow. It's only when we break out of this level, that is 33,000 or 33,500, we can expect a one-way move throughout the day. And these are tomorrow CPR levels. We have the previous day low S1, and see, we have the R1 previous day low and this previous day low and S1, sorry, and the resistance and previous day high at a pretty good level. This is where there is a significant resistance, 33,500, right? And this is where there is a very good support, 33,200. So the plan for tomorrow is short if we come here and get some kind of a rejection and look for some bearish divergence, not just one bearish candle we can't short, right? Look multiple factors, and if the price comes closer to this 33,090 and we get nice bullish price action like how we got today with bullish divergence, we will look to buy. So these two are pretty important levels. If we break down of this, then yeah, we will trade lower for lower levels, and a breakout of this, we will trade for higher levels. Within this, it will just be intraday short scalping between CPR, R1 and S1. So this is with Bank Nifty levels. Now I'll just shift to the Nifty daily chart. This is the daily chart of Nifty. I'm just putting off all the CPR lines. See, a few days back I had mentioned that we are kind of making this flag. If we break down, we could test this low, and we have tested that low and broken that low of 17,035. Okay, so even when we came here during the March of this year, we bounced from this level 15,730. Again, recently we had this dip during the Russia war news came in, that is somewhere in May 2022, and then right now we are once again at this level. So we'll have to see if we start trading. It'll be very interesting in Nifty to see if we start trading below 15,720 or are we going to get a bounce. And the next level of support for Nifty will be over here, that is 15,560, almost 15,500. Anywhere between this last wick and this wick, we can take a support, and just see the kind of price action that happened over here, right? This is the daily chart. This, if we can mark a box over here, see how choppy the price action was over here. That is between 15,960, almost 16,000 and 15,500. 500 points we took almost from June 2021 to August 2021. June, July, August, almost like 3 months to break out of this phase, right? It took almost 3 months within this. We were within this range, and then we broke out and started going higher. So we might get into that type of choppiness again, and if this level of 16,500 breaks, right, then the market will open up for lower levels. Now for our intraday for tomorrow, this is the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty with the intraday levels that I have marked based on support and resistance. We can get rid of this line. See, today we got a nice move, and yesterday I particularly indicated that if we come up, this gap can act as a good resistance. Though this gap is filled, but this gap boundary can act as a good resistance. That's exactly where we took resistance and again started dipping. So the intraday move for tomorrow is, if this level breaks, that is 15,677, if that breaks, the next target is 15,540 itself, and this is that choppy phase, that the choppy target that I showed you, where 15,500. So it will be again choppy like this, like how the kind of price action that we had today. And a good move on the upside is only if this level breaks, that is between this high around 15,870 and 15,900 breaks, then probably we can see higher levels. See, if this gap boundary breaks, right, 15,900, there is no resistance until 16,066. And if we just look at the open interest data for tomorrow in Nifty, so we have a significant resistance at 15,800 and pretty good support at 15,600. There is some support here at 15,700, but some change in overshoes, some call rating has also come in. So these are the levels that I'll be using in Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow, and thank you for watching.